But that's the beauty of this trip. You can be as active as you want, or you can just go ahead and relax. The crew does all the work as far as the guiding, the cooking, setting up your tent, tables and chairs, all the camp chores, so you can really just enjoy the Middle Fork experience with your friends and family. So again, as active as you want, but we get plenty of customers who just want to come, enjoy the beautiful scenery, enjoy the camping, and just enjoy the Middle Fork.
All right, we got Clint here with Middle Fork River Tours. You ready to do a Monarch meetup?
You bet.
Great. First off, can you just tell us a little bit about, what is your business?
So we own Middle Fork River Tours, my wife and I, Molly, and we do 5- and 6-day river trips on the Middle Fork of the Salmon. It's located in central Idaho. It's a whitewater, fishing, hiking, and camping trip.
Great. And what do people really get out of this whole trip?
I would say the biggest thing is just that being in the wilderness. Nothing like being in the wilderness for 5 or 6 days, disconnecting from society, and it's such a beautiful part of the country. Big beautiful canyons, great hot springs, crystal clear water, exciting rapids. So it's an adventure trip for sure, but I think the probably biggest and most rewarding experience is the fact that people can just be with each other, whether they're family and friends, and not have any outside distractions.
So I know a lot of people think of, rafting, backcountry, and they think they have to be in top physical shape, and it's extreme and hiking. I mean, is that really the way it is for everybody going?
No, not at all. We get a variety of ages, depending on the time of year. I think our oldest guest has been 64, our youngest we take is 6, depending on water levels. But that's the beauty of this trip. You can be as active as you want, or you can just go ahead and relax. And like I said, you can be as active as you want. We lead hikes, we encourage hikes. You have the option of being an oar frame boat, which is hang out, relax, let the guide do all the work. You can fish from those boats as well, though. We've got 2 paddle boats. We actually paddle with the crew, so that's a participatory type of activity. And then we have 5 inflatable kayaks for certain sections of the river. We actually take the river on your own.
What's something kind of unique about the way you guys do things in your trips compared to any other river in the country?
Well, the unique thing about the Middle Fork of the Salmon is where you start and where you finish. You start at 6,000 feet and you finish at 3,000. So in 100 miles, you lose 3,000 feet. With that elevation is a change in topography. Basically, we lose 3,000 feet in 100 miles. So you're going to start in a high alpine type creek setting with coniferous trees, lodgepole pine. Then you go into kind of a mid-level desert, and then you finish in a very steep canyon. So with that, not many rivers are like that, very few. You'll find some in Nepal, kind of India, some high elevation rivers that lose a lot of fast elevation. But Middle Fork of the Salmon kind of stands alone in the US as far as starting the high alpine forest and finishing the desert. And with that, we've got hot springs because a lot of geothermal activity, incredible views, beautiful mountains. And we also have a hiking trail that follows the first 75 miles of the Middle Fork.
So can you tell us a little bit about what separates you guys from any other outfitter on the Middle Fork?
Well, I think the big thing that separates us from other outfitters is that this is the only river we run. So we just specialize running the Middle Fork, while a lot of outfitters run multiple rivers. The Middle Fork is that special a river that we feel like deserves just the sole attention. We're a small company, so really my wife, Molly, and myself run the company along with our guide staff and crew. So we know the river extremely well, our crew knows extremely well, and there's just that attention to detail and attention to, hey, this is a special trip, and we put everything into it to make sure it's as good as it can be.
And how did you Clint, your family, how did you get into this position that you are?
Well, we've owned the Middle Fork River Tours for 10 years. I was a longtime guide to begin with, started guiding in college at the University of Montana, and then worked my way over to the Middle Fork of the Salmon probably when I was about 24, 25, right after I finished university, and worked for Middle Fork River Tours. So the outfit we bought, I worked for that company for 12 years, and then the opportunity to purchase it came available 10 years. So this is going to be, I believe, my 22nd year on the Middle Fork.
Can you speak to any specific skills or traits that you think have really let you guys thrive in this kind of business?
I mean, obviously you gotta have great people skills in any type of service business. So people skills, great safety skills, guiding skills are paramount. So, you know, obviously not just me, but we have a crew of 10 guides that cycle throughout the season. And we have a really high standard as far as that's concerned. Middle Fork's a class 3 and 4 river with a lot of technical water. So it's not a river you start on, it's a river you kind of work up to as far as a guide. And then just the logistics of being organized, understanding this is a pretty special trip for people, and it's also not exactly a cheap trip, so we want to make sure that their value is highly valued and the experience is what they expect.
For all the entrepreneurs out there that are looking to start their own business, maybe even related to some sort of outdoor adventure outfit like yourself, what's one big just piece of advice you'd like to give them?
I think you just got to believe in yourself, believe in what you're selling, whatever that is, and just you got to take the jump. You'll hear from a lot of people, hey, don't do it, it's too risky. We heard that, and you know, if you have a good feel for a business or a good feel for the industry and you're passionate about it, you'll be successful. So you just got to go ahead and go for it, and the rest kind of falls in place.
And anything that you guys are running right now, or any seats you're trying to fill that you want people to know about?
We are, yeah. We're getting ready to send out a news flash to our customer base that the last seats of 2020. We've got 5 on June 17th. It's going to be a great high water trip. And then we have 10 on our August 21st through 25th, which includes a stay at the Flying Bee on that August 21 trip. So we've kind of been packaging our August trips together now with the Flying Bee stay, just because it's a very cool, iconic lodge. And it's just something, again, that separates ourselves from the rest of the outfitters. So yeah, we feel like we do a good job of that.
Well, thank you, Clint, so much for being a part of the Monarch meetup, and we look forward to hopefully hearing more about your trips to come.
All right.
Thanks.